Hello TheeCozyNesters, welcome to this brand new episode of 2026. Happy New Year. Thank you for joining us. You've made it this far with us. Today's video is basically to talk about our interior design journey from concept to completion, the TheeCozyNest style. Because during this period, at the every beginning of the year, we do a lot of site visit, consultations, and do a lot of new projects, enrolling into new projects. So it's good for you, the client there who wants to reach out to us, to know basically the step-by-step journey that we cover from concept to completion. So if you reach out to us, you'd like us to come on board to your project. So the first step is usually for us to do a site visit. And ideally, before we do that site visit, the first thing we'll inquire from you is the nature of your project. Is it a new construction project? Is it a renovation project? Is it a furnishing, styling, makeover project? So we usually try and understand the nature of what your project is about before we are able to now plan for that site visit. So we plan for that site visit, we schedule it, and then now we come to site. Once we come to site, we usually require you as the client to be there for the site visit. That way it's easy for us to align on certain aspects in regards to your project. What do I mean by that? We would like to align on the scope of what you would like us to cover. We would like to align on the designs and ideas. We would like to align on the plans. You will also present for us the architectural plans while on site. We would like to align on whether the architectural plans and what is on the ground is according to scale, or if there were any changes that were made. Therefore, using all that, we are now able to derive all this information, take our measurements on site, and then complete the site visit. Then we come back and do for you a 3D drawing. That way, you're able to have a visual presentation of how your space will look like. And that visual presentation is not able to be done without having covered the site visit. So once you do the visual presentation, we send it to you. You tell us if you'd like us to tweak 1-2 things here and there. We send it back. We share with you the corrected, amended 3D design. And then from there, we now use that 3D design to be able to derive for you the quotation. Once we align on the quotation, we send you the quotation, you have agreed on the quotation, and now the project starts. So the first phase is for us to source the finishes. We're able to source for you. We align with you or the client on the finishes. We walk that journey together. We purchase the finishes, and then we come to site to commence on the work on either the basis of phases or the entire project at once. And we do it until the point of completion where we hand over the project to you, the client. Now, in terms of phases, when we're tackling the phases, this is a new construction, you've called us to site. The first phase ideally should be us commencing on ensuring that all the electrical work and plumbing works are in place for us to be able to now start on the finishes. So the first step of the finishes should be us commencing with the ceiling work along with the wall work. By that I mean us doing the ceiling, that is the gypsum, whether you want us to do gypsum, whether you want us to do beams, whether you want us to do TNG, whatever you want us to do, basically as the first step, along with now the walls. The wall work is the skimming. So we do the ceiling and the walls together as phase 1, and then we follow that up with the next phase of doing floor work, that is the tile work or the vinyl flooring or whatever kind of flooring we'll have aligned with you over the site visit and through the 3D presentation. After the floor work is done, we then proceed to do the cabinetry and the fittings, the kitchens, the wardrobes, the TV walls, the wall designs, all those, and then we finally complete the interior phase with the paintwork. That is the interior paintwork inside as well as the exterior outside. Now, all these phases require a timeline of 2 weeks, at most 2 to 3 weeks, depending on the size of your house and the complexity of the designs. If we are tackling the project as a whole, that is not in phases, we are able to do that project and complete the interior work, having made sure all electrical, plumbing, and roof is in place with no leakages and no issues. We are able to complete that project within a span of 2 months to 2.5 months, at most 3 months. We source our finishes both locally and outside the country, depending on what our client's design is. We recommend where best fit to source for those particular finishes. We also have our partners in China and in Dubai where we also source our finishes from, and we also have a package where we take you, the client, to China and Dubai and source the interior finishes from there as we liaise together. We tackle both residential and commercial projects, new construction, renovation projects, furnishing and styling, staging projects, and we take our projects Nairobi, across the country, and East Africa region as a whole. And ladies and gentlemen, that is all the questions we have for today. Kindly like, share, and subscribe this video, and do reach out to us through the details on the screen for any further questions. And we do hope to see you in the next video. Bye.